Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV. It's time for your highlights, reaction, and rating show. Let's get into this.
Premier League champions 2016, Leicester City.
Hope to see you soon. Well done. Bye bye.
Cazorla, Giroud again. Joe Wilson. Here's Gerrard. That's a great strike. McCracken getting closer. To the centre. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. Van Persie arriving. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Robin Van Persie!
Yes, guys, welcome to all of you that are Arsenal fans. Rival fans are no doubt going to jump onto this as well, because like league leaders Arsenal have done probably what I had a sneaking suspicion: go to St Mary's and get, well, a point. My nearly got fuck all, a point. But mate, I don't know what to blame. I don't know what to blame: the lack of intensity. I don't know whether to blame the subs. I don't know whether to blame the lineup. I don't know whether to blame Arteta, the manager, the assistants, the grass, the ball, the colour of the sky, or sorry, just turn it off. Or the fucking ref. Wait, this ref, or Leonco, the defender. I don't know what to blame, right? But we will go into every single stage of it together. I think Mel's having an allergic reaction to the draw. But yeah, I'm gonna start with you, Mel, and then we'll get into Luca. That's if you've calmed down. That is, like I know we ain't like draw. I know it's the first draw we've had, like, and I know it takes a lot, but yeah, go and explain.
I think to start with this game, we'll go into that lineup first. The lineup was alright today. The only criticism I have for the starting 11 today was the fact of Tomiyasu playing as the left center back. Well, actually, as a left back role again. And we did this for the last game. We got away with it against Leeds. And again, you know, the first half we started really well, and then my man Granit Xhaka gets a wonderful right-footed goal for Arsenal, gets us on the score sheet early on in the game, and then what happens? Arsenal Football Club capitulates. We're an absolute shadow of ourselves. We look like the Arsenal from 2 seasons ago. And then in that incident of play, we'll talk about the officiating. I need this official's address. This referee was effing shit. He was crap today. There was Southampton only got 1 booking this whole game, and Arsenal, Bukayo Saka got booked. Gabriel Jesus, there's a booking. Violent conduct happened, and he acted like he didn't even see it. Gabriel Jesus should have been given that penalty decision. Nothing was given. Odegaard was tripped on the floor. Nothing was given. What do we have to do to get a call to go our way? And I'm not the type of person to call out, you know, to rely on officiating decisions to help us win the game. But this was clearly and clear as day and blatantly obvious. We should have killed the game in the first half. We had a lot of chances and we missed it. Gabriel Jesus didn't have a good game today. He was shocking. He did everything right in terms of passing, in terms of trying to create. But in that final third, Gabriel Jesus and our strikers up front, especially in Nketiah, you should be pocketing those away. The last thing I want to say, one second, sorry.
Right. Hopefully she give her 2 seconds.
Sorry. The
Big
last
big
thing I
up everyone
wanted to
who's
say
watching, by
was,
the way.
I think I'm having allergies, but the last thing I wanted to say was, uh, oh my god, um, the game. I think it wasn't just the officiating to blame. The substitutions that were made today was really poor. Arteta made the wrong substitutions today. I felt it should have been Saka, Tomiyasu Partey, or Jesus. Two of those should have been taken off. Why did you take Martin Odegaard off when he was one of our best players tonight? Ben White had a really good game today. He had a great game. He made a lot of blocks, a lot of clearances for us, and not one single yellow card for Southampton except the one challenge where the headbutt incident happened. Tomiyasu, and Gabriel, our defensive back line, was responsible for the Armstrong goal that we conceded. But you saw it coming, and that's a problem. If Arsenal Football Club continues to play like this on the road, we are in danger. We were really poor today. We gave the ball way too early in possession, and it was like brainless officiating. That's just one thing I want to say as well. Before you go on to Luca, I do want to say let's not worry so much because we are still top of the league. With that being said, though, these performances are unacceptable, Stephen. And if you're
Mm-hmm.
really trying to challenge, not win the league, but challenge and give a run for Man City for their money, you can't be putting in performances like this. We got away with it at Ellen Road. Ellen Road. We got
Yeah.
away with it. Tonight at St. Mary's, we have not done well there for a long time. We've never beat them in a very long time in recent years. And tonight's performance was embarrassing. Bar Granite, Odegaard, and Ben White, everyone else was poor today. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah, before I move into Luca, I'll just put in the chat as well a poll that I want you guys to answer. What would you blame for Arsenal's draw against Southampton today? Right, you've got a number of choices. Arteta, the fucking ref, right? And every time I say the ref, I'm going to use a fucking F word, I don't care. Right? Because he's that shit. The line-up and the players, or the subs. So, make your pick. Luca, just your initial thoughts first. What did you make of it? Hello? Earth to Luca.
Luca, it's your turn, mate.
He's disappeared. Okay,
I'm not sure
fine.
it's connection.
Yeah, might be a connection. But anyway, we'll go. Yeah, what did I make of that? My God. Like I said, I don't know what to blame in a minute. I really don't. Whether the lineup was wrong. I don't think Tomiyasu worked at left back. It did work with Liverpool. It didn't work for this game. I don't know whether to blame the subs, because the subs, I get the point of Jesus coming off, but well, I get the point of making one of come and take Jesus off, for example, but then you've got Nketiah and you see a chance that he gets and he couldn't even put the guy on target, right? And I've got people, I'm sorry for I'm gonna have to call you out. You're saying that this guy is fucking good enough. No, he's not. Right? He's not. The fact that he's got 100 grand a week is an insult.
He's not living up to it, yeah.
Right? I said he's not living up to it. I said he's not good enough. We've given him so many chances, he's got to go. Right? I'm sorry. If Henry saw that, right, he'd be freaking protesting. That's disgrace. That is a disgrace. We've gone from Henry, number 14, to Nketiah. Right? So, I'm sorry. He had to keep Jesus to keep any sort of attacking threat left on, because at least his movement did create opportunities like the goal that we thought we scored, but it was like ruled out because it was out of play. Yeah. But this ref, now anyone that comes here, they know I don't blame the ref.
Yes.
I never usually blame the ref. I always say there's something wrong with Arsenal first, right? That ref is a fucking joke.
Yeah, he's a prat.
He is an utter cunt.
Yeah.
He couldn't run a bath. right? He couldn't run a tap. I'm sorry. The guy is fucking clueless. Right? There's no point giving him spectacles because he wouldn't know how to use them.
He
Right?
couldn't fucking see anything that was in front of his face.
Right?
Prick.
Jesus. Right? What's the guy got to do? Jump in his shorts to get a penalty. If that's outside the box, it's a free kick all day long. But then again, every time Saka got the ball, he had the same thing outside the box. He got fuck all for it. And actually, the one thing he did get tripped up for, he gets a booking for simulation. Saka is not a diver. He's not a diver. And if you see the replay, Carr, I believe his name is, caught him on his feet. And then, as he's unstable, right, the second defender's come across, nudged him, and because he's unstable, he's fallen on the floor. Right? If you're a sensible ref, you understand that. Right? And then, what even got me is the incident with Jesus right in front of the managers and the fourth official. Right? Jesus jumps up. Leonco jumps up again. Right? After him. Because he's jumped at that angle, he's got his head underneath Jesus' arm as he's naturally done that to jump up and get the ball. Because he didn't because he thought Gabriel's done, Jesus has done this deliberately, he's done that in his back. Now, I'm sorry, if I punch someone in the back in public and a copper saw me, I'll get arrested for assault. I'll get arrested for assault or GBH. Depending if the guy wants to press charges. Right? But apparently, that's just like a, alright mate. Right? Alright.
Nice to see you.
There's nothing wrong there. Yeah, alright mate. Right, fuck yeah. Oh, alright mate. Yeah. Right. And then the second incident, and then literally,
oh my God,
the last kick of the last kick of the game, right? He didn't like that the fucking Nketiah was taking him on, right? He gets Nketiah off him, and then does literally what Xhaka got sent off for last year.
Last season,
right? Yeah. Last season, everyone had got Xhaka for grabbing someone by the throat. He grabs him by the throat, and it's only a fucking yellow. I'm telling you, if Granit Xhaka had done that, he'd be deported. He'd be fucking deported. He'd be deported. No, not to Switzerland, to fucking Albania, just to make sure he wouldn't get back in the country.
This season it's just a yellow season.
But apparently now for him it's just a yellow. It's just a yellow. It's just a yellow. You know what I mean? Stephen, have a good show. Big up as well. Stephen, the answer to your poll is all four. This beyond it. Yeah, you could actually. But if you had to pick out one, what would you say? 50% so far have said Arteta. 25% have said the ref. And 25% have said the substitutions. So, interesting so far. If you are joining the chat, do answer for us. We had a shocking referee yesterday.
Yeah.
Most of them couldn't referee a game of tiddlywinks. That's how common they are. Just like politicians, they all haven't got a clue. Don't even get me started on politicians. All they give a fuck is how much power they've got. And give a fuck about the country. Right? Jesus Christ. 3 likes and subscribe. Make sure you ensure you hit that like.
Make sure to like the video. And share your thoughts of the match below. What do you think of the performance as well?
And also, after the stream as well, I will add Luca and Mel's channels into the description. I'll make sure to do that. The ref had a shocker, but I'm not blaming the ref for the result. We have got to finish our chances. I get that a sense, but this game is an exception for me. It really is. As much as we turned off in the second half, and as much as we fell off pressing and everything like that, the substitutions didn't help. That ref was a joke. There should have been. There should have been 3 penalties in that. I counted 3 penalties that could have easily been given, right? In that, and we weren't getting anything.
No,
That guy could have literally shot Saka in the leg in the box.
Yeah, nothing
with a
would've been
gun,
done. Yeah.
right? And nothing would have been done. I'm not even joking. He could have literally done a career-ending injury, and it'd be like, "That's all right, mate. It's a handshake. It's an handshake." You know what I mean? Like, it's a high five. We've ended your career, but high five, mate. Luca, can I have your?
Sorry about that, people, because I got called. I got called downstairs, and I said to them, "I'm in the middle of the stream."
No worries.
I really apologise. I didn't want to be.
No, that's all right.
With
No,
my
it's all
last
right.
chance or anything like that. You know what I mean?
No.
Just get a
It's
bit
fine,
worried.
fine.
You know what I mean?
It's fine. It's fine.
These things
Just
happen. You know what I mean?
No, Luca, it's fine.
If I get called
Just give-
again, then
Luca, it's fine. Just give me your
Okay.
your first feelings on that game.
we're not in my house. All right. Okay. Thoughts on the game. First half, I think we were the better team. I thought Granit Xhaka, big up Granit Xhaka. I saw Mel's tweet. That was very good. For me, Xhaka scored a really good goal. We were controlling the game. This game reminded me of a bit of like Leeds United a little bit. And then for me, second half, we were poor. The referee was poor. We should have had a penalty from Gabriel Jesus. And
And
how was that
two or
not
three.
given a penalty? And Martin Odegaard as well from the trip, so technically 2 pens. I think second half we just looked poor. I thought
I'm
Arteta
sorry.
got
The third one was towards the end. The second one was not in the second half. Was actually towards the end of the first half. Like literally, Ben White was on the ball, and literally you could see the Southampton player's hands. He just done that.
Yeah.
He's just done that, and that's not a pen.
But for me, second half, I think we were poor. I think Arteta got it all wrong today, in my opinion. I really did. Because why would you take Martinelli off? Right, no excuses whatsoever. Right, the guy didn't even start on Thursday, but came on Thursday. Right, why are you taking him off where we're chasing for a second goal? Second, right, Tierney should have started the game, not Tomiyasu. Right, okay. Because at the end of the day, right, he got it all wrong. And for me,
Well, I get why he started at Tomiyasu. I get
Huh?
why, because he managed to handle everything down that right hand side against Liverpool. So I
But
get
that's
why
a
he
one-off
would do
game.
it.
He doesn't normally play in that position. He can play in that
Yeah,
position.
but I can get
He
why he
can.
would do it. I can get why he would do it though.
Yeah, but the thing is, today the ref was poor.
I'm not
And-
saying it wasn't the right decision. In the end, it didn't prove to be the right position. But even then, like even with Tierney down that left hand side and Ben White on the right hand side, it just. I mean, for me, I know people saying that Granit Xhaka was man of the match. For me, second half, the midfield was just sloppy.
The midfield was
Like,
poor. It was too slow.
Xhaka
And this is
was,
the problem.
fatigued.
This is the problem, right? We don't have many
Yeah.
squad, and this is why we've got to strengthen in January. You know, keep telling people this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I'll tell you why. Because the thing is, we don't have much quality off the bench. We clearly don't, and that's why, right? I know we've got players coming back like Smith Rowe and that coming back, but at the end of the day, right, we don't have much quality. Players are getting fatigued. We've played so many games this month. Yes, it's not the end of the world that we've drawn this game. We're still top of the league. But for me, I'm disappointed the way we actually performed in the second half, and also the referee, right? Because for me, it's 2 points dropped, right? Where we could have, because Tottenham are playing Newcastle. They're probably going to beat Newcastle today, right?
I wouldn't put
Don't
your
say that,
money on
mate.
that.
It's tough. It's tough.
So at the end of the day, Man City have got
that's
Leicester,
fossil.
mate.
That's fossil football against actually someone that's actually
Wait,
playing football.
why have a
but Man
question?
City have got Leicester next. You really think Leicester are going to beat Man City? No chance.
Luca, this is what I'm getting at. Like, look,
We had this conversation on the phone today.
look. A, why is everyone worried about City?
I'm
We all
worried.
know this side is not going to be strong enough. I'm sorry. As much as
Look,
everyone
I
wants to believe
understand we
it,
were never going to
it's
challenge for
not.
the league. I get that,
This is
but
why I said I'll enjoy it while it lasts, right? It's not going to be good enough to take on the likes of City and beat them to a title. No way. Not on God's earth. You need literally the luckiest luck in the world to get it, right?
yeah, but at the end of the
So,
day, right?
in the end, it's about top 4. Yes, we did not have a good game, but then look how we've been the most consistent out of any of the frigging top 6 challengers that will be looking for top 4 anyway.
Yeah.
We've been the one that's been closest to City.
We've only drew one game, which was the
One game, and we've lost one game.
Yeah.
Right? The rest of them, we've won games and actually looked like we've actually been one of the best teams in the league. And this is why I'm saying, yes, we've drawn this game.
I know we can't win all games, but and I know it's frustrating. We would like to win all 38 games, and it doesn't work out like that in football. But for me, I'm just not happy with the performance, and I'm mainly blaming on the referee.
The referee's a cunt.
The referee was poor today, mate. One of the worst referees I've seen this season, right?
I don't even know how he has a job.
This season, that's the worst thing that I've seen in my life,
mate. How was
I've
that?
I've never got so angry over a ref.
From the Chelsea and Manchester United game yesterday.
It's the same thing. They got a penalty for the same thing.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And Jorginho got given the penalty,
Yeah.
right? And we could have been 2-0 up, and we could have won the game 2-1. We would have been saying.
I mean, I don't like conspiracies, but it was like, let's make it interesting in the title race.
We were never in a title race. We were never ever in a title race. And if
Oh
people
my
think that
God.
we're in a title race,
but that's what everyone's talking about right now. So therefore let's make it interesting.
people are just saying that because they want us to lose. That's what it is.
No. That's no.
These Man City fans are mocking
No,
us.
this is
'cause
what
they're scared.
this is what I'm getting from that ref. Because I can't explain how shit he is.
This is a poor Southampton side. Played better in the second half. We made them good. Yeah.
But what did I say,
The
Luca?
best Southampton team
But what did I say, Luca? Right? Not in the Forest, you were all telling me was shit. You were all telling me
now you've been called now in the room. See, I'm not the only one. But no, all these things happen. But no, I just think it was just poor today. I really did, because the referee was poor. Should have had a penalty twice, right? The Odegaard goal was offside because Tierney's foot just about went off. If it wasn't, then fair enough.
But yeah, like I was saying, not in the Forest. You all telling me when I was mad, thinking even getting a draw. Well, I had the gut feeling in the morning to go for a win.
Right.
For Forest. And what happened? Like, you can't just say, oh, then what did you say on the phone? Oh, I ain't worried about Forest. We'll walk then. Like, you can't say that in the Premier League.
If we lose to Forest, I'm gonna lose my shit. The first Premier League
but I know you lose your shit because you're. Yeah, no. And I'm blaming you for it, for turning up.
Next week we have to bounce back against Forest because we play like that in the second half. Recently,
we need
like when we beat Leeds last week, right? Although we got that win against Leeds, I still wasn't happy with the performance. I'm saying something's not right with our performances. Because
that performance, not the performances.
Yeah, but the last few games, our performances have been poor. That's why we've lost.
Leeds as well.
Hang on a minute.
We beat Boca Limit away 1-0. We beat PSV at home 1-0.
No, in the Premier League, man. In the Premier League. Let's talk about the Premier League, please. Right, I'm worried about the Premier League games. Right. Because playing Bodo Glimt is... We're playing another team, so you can't really say, oh yeah, you can involve that, because it's a completely different team. Right? Liverpool, great performance. Tottenham, great performance. Brentford, great performance. Man United, shit. Aston Villa, good.
You can say that because...
Fulham, turn that round, lucky a bit. Arsenal, Leicester, good performance. Crystal Palace, good performance. Bournemouth, good performance.
Yeah, but you say that, but the thing is, when you say that with all these they're different games.
Yeah, but but you're saying the last few performances are
Yeah.
shit. Well, they're not, because I've just given you all the games there, right? And I've told you in every single game we've played well.
We have been playing well recently, yeah, but
And
today,
in and trust me, if I went back in every single game, you put in the chat we're playing well.
well, in recent games, not just
Which means we are playing well, because you're usually the first one to say after 10 minutes. No, because usually you're the first one to send 10 minutes to say it was shit.
Who do we play? Saints.
So, what do you want me to say?
But
anyway.
This is the thing, and
Let's see, Stephen, we won't win the league. We'll get second off.
for league titles with this squad, and this is why people, the Arteta sexuals, are getting too excited, right? Thinking that we're going to win the league.
Can we relent from that?
That's old. That's an old word.
Yeah, can we just forget because that just creates so much division. I'm getting fucking
I'm
sick of
sorry.
it.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
I
the Arteta
can't.
sexual word, right? Like, just because Arteta, like, Mel believes in Arteta doesn't mean she has to be called that. To be fair, I can't deal with it anymore. Because there's friends of mine that are Arteta, and I can't. Yeah, they have their own
It's
fair
all right,
opinion.
mate. I don't take it.
Yeah, do you know what? It just creates division. Why? Why do we have to be so divided? Yes, we have different opinions on the club. I still don't believe in Arteta yet. Some people do. That's up to them. But to say, Arteta sexuals and stuff, it's childish, in a way. For me, it's childish. Maybe that's me growing older. I don't know. So 40% now have said the ref, 20% substitutions, and 40% have said Arteta so far on the vote. So make sure you keep voting.
Yeah, make sure you keep voting. We'll see it closer to the end.
But yeah,
Who do player ratings?
Yeah, I'm gonna do player ratings in a sec. Yeah, for me, Ben White, I would have to say, for me, was outstanding.
One of our best players.
Yeah, I think he was good.
For me, he was my man of the match. I get why Xhaka, because he got the goal, but that was all Ben White creating that. The 1-2 for Saka, overlapping, picking out the pass, and then Xhaka just smacking it home. But Ben White was all the way up and down that channel and had confidence to do it as well. He was really, for me, he was my man of the match out of that. My best player.
My man of the match.
Mel, what would you go?
Man of the match?
He led up to Granit Xhaka's goal.
Yeah, he did.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying throughout the game he was doing that. He was only overlapping one on the right hand side. That's why everything was coming down the right.
Granit Xhaka.
That's probably why he took Martinelli off. Because he probably didn't think Martinelli was being effective. But actually what was happening is that Tomiyasu, because Tomiyasu, his main attribute is defending, it's not really going forward.
Yeah, but you saw it the other night when Martinelli came on against PSV. But Martinelli made a difference.
No, but what I'm saying is why because he thought Martinelli was making a difference, he took him off. But actually what was happening was Martinelli didn't have an overlapping runner, right? Which, despite his amazing skills, he still needs help with that side. That's where Tierney comes in and usually overlaps, right? But because Tommy's there and his main attribute is defending, not going forward, you didn't have that overlapping runner. So that meant that Martinelli had to do everything on the left by himself, right? Which meant he most of the time was checking out the game. Whereas as soon as he had Tierney on the left, our next goal that would have been counted if it was kept in play would have been a Tierney assist, because we had both channels then. But by then it was far too late.
You know how he brought Nketiah on? When you bring on Nketiah, just put Jesus right wing or something.
I don't get the point in bringing Ketia on. I really don't. Put him on in Europa League, yeah, fine.
Or Chelsea.
Right, put him on against Bodo Glimt or someone. Yeah, fine.
I think
But
us bringing on
it's-
Saka in the European game was the wrong decision. We
That's a
shouldn't
good
have
point.
done that.
Yeah, first half
He
you
looks
had your
fatigued.
chances to put the game to bed. Southampton going into the game second half, and by the end was 1-0.
Was that a Man United
right
fan? Was
result.
that Niall?
Yes.
I can't see the chat.
I would say 1-0 was the right result, but then the amount of we should have had 2 penalties, James. To be fair, and
We
you know
did
me,
have
I
a lot
don't.
of chances too.
And you know me, I don't blame refs, right? But I'm sorry, we should have 2 pens. We're gonna move on to
Player
player
rating.
ratings. Yay!
This is the player rating section of the show. Like the stream if you haven't already.
Yes, if you want to take
Thumbs up
part,
to the
just
video.
put your prediction, put your mark in the chat below. Let's have a look.
We need to do
Oh,
player rating.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
fun marking a manager today.
And then we're on your stream today.
I'm gonna have fun marking a manager today. Sorry. Right. So we'll start with the goalie, Ramsdale.
6.
Mel, what did you make of him?
6.
He didn't really have much response to do in terms of, in the first half of the game and in the second half. That goal that we conceded later on in the game. I don't know if that's something you could say Ramsdale could have easily saved. I do feel that was Tomiyasu's fault because it went down his side and not tracking his man, tracking back his man. But with that being said, I think Ramsdale wasn't really tried and tested as much as,
Yeah.
typically against Saints, we've lost 4-1 before, 4-0 before. I think he had an okay game, just a decent bang average performance. I'm actually going to give him
5?
a 6 out of 10.
Or 6?
6 out of 10. We got the point at the end of the day. Even
Alright.
I felt we got lucky to leave Saints with a point. Thanks to Granite.
Right. Luca, Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu for me. I thought first half he did okay. He managed to deal with some circumstances on the defence. I give him an average today because
Okay.
I think at times in the second half he looked a bit fatigued.
I would have gone with a 4, to be honest.
I would have gone with a 6, 5 actually, bang average.
That's a bit high. That's a bit high for him.
I'll go
What
with
did you
5,
say, Mel?
Bang average for me as well.
bang average. Steven, it's your channel, you pick.
I would have probably gone 4 for me, just because of the mistake in defence. Anyway, we're gonna move to who's on the right? Ben White. Me, I thought he was the best player on the pitch.
For me, Ben White, he gets an 8 for me. I think he was really good today. I thought he led up in the first half. Great goal by Granite in the first half.
I would have said he was a 9, to be fair.
No, I'll give him an 8.
Mel?
Who? Xhaka.
White.
Oh, Ben White, he had a good game today. He had a really good game today. The first half, he was responsible for the build-up, like Stephen already said here, for the build-up for the Granite goal.
He was responsible for most of it, to be fair.
He was really, really involved today. And you know what? I'll even go one step further. Arteta made the wrong move to take that guy off.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
the
point. 8 or 9?
I'm actually going to give him an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have said a 9, to be fair.
But that's not my man of the match. So a 9 is my man of the match. So.
In that case, he's getting a 9 then.
Excuse me? Oh.
Yeah, you can do what you want. You can give Granite the
He
man of the
was
match
trying
when
to
you
play 4D chess. All right, Sait.
yeah. Saliba. I think it was just okay, to be honest. I don't think he really made too many mistakes. Mel? I don't remember too many mistakes from him.
Oh, he had a quiet game, though. Not much involvement. But then again, our defensive back line was shambolic today.
6.
Yeah, 6 for me.
6
6 as well.
Gabriel.
Which one? Defender, Magalese.
Yeah, the defender.
See, the goal we conceded was, it did come off of Tomiyasu's side, but I do feel Gabriel also made a mistake there. So
Yeah,
that's,
he
a
didn't
bit
track
of
the runner behind him. He just let.
yeah,
He
that's a bit
didn't
of
check what was
criticism I
behind him.
do have in that. I
Again,
felt we could have
his
done
awareness is not
a lot
there.
better there. Positional lack of positional awareness, definitely.
That's a 6.
No,
Ben
I'd say
Whiteson.
even less.
Let's leave it 6. So what are you saying with Gabriel?
You know
For
what?
me,
I'm gonna go. Can you do halves or no?
no,
Yeah,
I can't do it.
I'm gonna do a
For
6.
me, with Gabriel, I give him.
A
I'm gonna do a
6.
6. Yeah.
I give him a 5. 5. Bang average.
I don't even go lower than that, to be fair. But
Mate, he gets
maybe
a
I'm
5.
being harsh.
Bang
Maybe
average.
because I'm pissed off.
His performances have been crap recently. Hence why he only signed that contract.
Yeah, but Luca, you've got to take away the other games. When you're doing these, you've got to focus on this game. This is a match. These are
Yeah.
play ratings for this game. You take away, fuck what he's done previously, because Ben White's been shit, for ages. Now he's been one of our better players.
I'm on the stream.
I think the loss is on the players, especially Jesus, if he scores a win game. Sait, I'm so glad to see you back, man. I'm so glad. I was so worried about you when you sent me that message saying that you were ill in hospital with malaria, man. I'm so glad to hear you back. Like, do you know what? I'm gonna just any Arsenal fan that wants to come on, just come on. The link is gonna be in the chat, and I'm also gonna pin it. Right, and anyone that wants to come on can come on. Say please. You make my day if you come on. You would make my day. You really would. Like, because I've been worried sick about you. I was going to call you today as well to make sure you're alright, because malaria is not something you can go over easily. Yeah. We're going to move to Granit Xhaka. Oh, we got to give it to Mel, ain't we?
I'm here.
Yeah, let's get rid of the biosphere out of this, shall we?
Wait, listen, I can't hype him up way too much. But listen, he's
I
the
will
only
keep
guy.
on. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep on the Spurs game actually.
Fuck that shit. But anyway.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. My bro's back.
Hey, welcome
He's back from the dead. He said
I hope you're feeling better. Oh no.
I feel much better now.
Mate, if you still got a cough, what the fuck are you doing on stream? How dare you?
You lost your goddamn voice.
Yeah,
What have I told you about health first? You told me about health first, and what you're doing? Doing streams with a cough. What are you doing?
I hope you're feeling better.
What are you teaching those kids? Like, honestly. Like...
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be screaming, but
It's probably because he was pissed off of that ref. That's why he had to do it.
yeah.
I bet he's like this. It's fucking ref.
I could have given him a nice slap today. I can't lie.
Yeah.
He was shocked. He was shocked.
Yeah. So sorry, Mel. You were saying about Granit.
He had a good performance today. 1 second. I do feel the intensity dropped off in the second half with the whole midfield. In terms of a rating, he's my man of the match. I think even though his intensity dropped off in the second half, he didn't give up. He didn't really put a foot wrong, and he was actually regrouping the team to keep it together, even when we conceded the equalizer late on in the game. I felt, and this is a bit harsh at that same time because we don't have the squad depth, but it's clear as day that you can see that Granit is, fatigued. He's been playing every single game this season so far. He has yet to have a proper rest, and it's been really hard. I think he's being, I think there's times where you're playing him so much that these players are generally going to be fatigued. So That's just my point there. But he is my man of the match, so I am going to give him a well-deserved 9. He had a well-worked goal as well today, and yeah, man, I think man of the match performance for me, and credits to Ben White for building up the play for that goal.
Okay, so Luca, what are you going with?
Granit Xhaka, I give him an 8 today because I think he was good today. Scored a very, very good goal. The only thing I will say is about the second half. Well, it's not just only him you can't blame. It's, how do I describe it? Like the whole midfield was very poor. Exactly the same what Mel said. We kind of pitchinated. We kind of like lost a little bit, and
We stopped our pressing game.
we stopped from pressing. And for me, that's another thing I want to touch on quickly. The pressing. Why did we stop pressing in some? Is it because of the substitutions we took off? Why is it that?
No, Luke. If you saw of the game, it wasn't the subs. The pressing had stopped ages ago. It stopped about probably 5 minutes into the second half. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the subs. The pressing was already stopped by the time the subs came on.
Right.
Like, and by the time we got the subs on that we needed to, A, they were either swapped for the wrong people, and B, they were either too late. So, like, but the pressing was already done. It wasn't the subs that stopped the pressing at all. It was like the team just didn't come out the same. Say, what did you go with?
Yeah, for me, Granit was my man of the match as well. I think he was our best player.
You're not helping my bloody case here. I'm trying to build a case
Say it
for Ben
louder.
White for once. I'm Ben White! Ben White of all
Ben White
people!
He was good, and I don't blame you if you give it to him. But I do think one of the things that happened when Tierney came in was that Xhaka's role changed, and he was playing in a double pivot instead of his attacking number 8. And I do think we miss Zinchenko. I do think we miss someone who can break the line with the passing and give us an extra body in midfield. And I think we missing Zinchenko, we missing Smith Rowe is starting to catch up with us now, because attacking wise, if Saka is tired, if Jesus is tired, if Martinelli is tired, the only option we have now is Eddie, and clearly it's not enough. And hopefully, we can adjust that.
Do you know what? Like, it doesn't. I don't do this often. I'll put them on the same level, okay?
Yeah, fine.
Well,
Yeah, and they were.
Otherwise, I'll never hear the end of it. I'll get calls later. I'll get messages later from Mel. What are you doing? Put him at 8. Wait, put him below Ben White. What are you doing? I got his address. So make sure you come to his house.
I do think that when Ben White got subbed off and Erdogan got subbed off, we totally
a lot of chances. Yeah, he made the wrong substitutions today, brother. You shouldn't have taken off Ben White. You shouldn't have taken off Odegaard. You should have took off Partey and Saka, and even Vieira when he came on. Oh my gosh! I saw one incident he made.
I don't think
in the
this was a
same
game
incident and play. He made 3 lost possession in the same.
Can I just make? Oh, sorry. I'll just make a comment just off topic. Danny, I know you're a Spurs fan. If this is what you're watching, fucking hell, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. They've got Son and Kane up front, and they're doing fuck all.
What's score?
0-0. That's why I said they're doing fuck all.
We need Newcastle to get us a result. Come on.
They could. Well, fuck. No, it doesn't matter because they're so shit.
I wouldn't say that too soon, mate.
They are shit. They are shit.
What Steven is saying is that they're playing poorly. It's very hard to watch Tottenham play football right now. They might win today. Kane might even score. That could still happen, but they don't play good football.
The way they're doing it is, I'm telling you, that's why I said they got touched up at the Emirates, because the way they're playing is just appalling. Then they'll get found out by big sides. Anyway, back to the ratings. So I've got to get through them now. Partey, I'm going to go to each one person. So I'm going to go to, say, Partey.
I think first half he was amazing, good interceptions, good control, good passing. Second half, again, he wasn't the same. I have to give him a 6. He was sloppy in the second half. He lost balls. Some of his passing in the second half was shocking from a player with his quality. And
Go on.
I just
Oh,
feel like
yes! Yes!
Newcastle, yeah!
Wilson scores! Fuck you, Luis!
what a legend! What a legend!
What's that?
That's not a foul. That is not a foul on the keeper. Fuck off. That is not a foul. In fact, after what I've seen today, that should be not a foul.
What,
If that is
Newcastle?
If that is a
Oh,
foul,
come on, give the goal, man.
I bet they won't give it. It's Tottenham
wait.
Hotspur.
If I'm telling you, if this is a foul, I am gonna fucking flip.
Oh,
After
yeah,
what
yeah.
I've seen today.
Come
It's
on.
not far.
That's not a
Even
foul, man.
yesterday,
Please, man.
Haaland.
Right,
Need a
chip
bit
the
of
ball
balance.
through. Chips the ball through. Right. He doesn't. He just stands up to him.
He ain't
He
giving
stands
it,
up
mate.
to him.
I can tell, I
He
can
just
tell.
did that.
He ain't giving
Yeah,
it.
that's
He
all
ain't
he
giving
did.
it.
He stood up
He
to
ain't
him, and Luis just fell on the
giving
floor.
it.
What is he gonna do?
Well, Luis could have stood up there. Luis
He's
could
gonna
have
give
stood
the
up
goal.
there.
I bet
He
I'm-
knew
I'm-
Luis. Luis knew.
I'm not even
No,
watching the
Luis
game.
knew
I'm
he
not-
wasn't going to run back to his goal and he was going to chip it over him. So he's fallen over to think it's a free kick, and then immediately got up to try and head it.
Yeah, Lloris
He's fallen
ran into
over,
Wilson. That's not a
and then he
foul.
gets straight
No,
back
no
up to
foul,
try and
no
head the
foul,
ball.
it's no foul. Lloris ran into Wilson.
So-
That's not a foul.
It's
Stephen,
given,
it's
it's
not gonna
given,
get
it's
given.
given.
Because it's what happened afterwards. It's you jump
It's the
up.
goal given.
Yeah, it's
Is it given? Yeah, because what I'm saying is
Oh,
he
you can't
literally.
cancel that. Come on, that's a
No,
clear goal.
after what I've seen
Lloris-
today, you can't
Lloris
cancel that.
ran into Wilson. You can't. Oh my.
We
goodness.
saw
No,
that
they just
yesterday.
bodied.
Haaland-
They just stood up to each other, and because Luis knew, like he wasn't getting back to his goal line, and he was going to chip it over him, he then falls on the floor, realises the ref ain't going to give a foul, jumps up and heads the ball.
Yeah, I mean.
And any
Wilson
Spurs
did
fan that
tackle.
says that's a free kick,
No,
right, you're
it
lying.
be obstruction from Lloris, if anything.
Luis has just got drunk and made a miscalculation again.
So I think that's a Lloris assist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's given. One
anyway, let's go. Saka. Let's go with
Don't paper over the cracks. Don't get too excited. Tottenham can still come back.
City. Oh, get over.
Come on.
Say,
Okay, come back to me after the game.
Whatever.
mate, do you support Arsenal? Seriously, come on.
Listen.
Well, you
I'm happy. Newcastle are a very good
You
team.
put Luke at MUFC in.
They are. They're trying to get into Europa League.
Right.
Great
Anyway,
finish, by the way, by Caleb Wilson.
yeah.
Incredible.
Anyway, Mel, Saka. Let's get through these. I've got to get through these.
Saka, I felt like in the first half he was poor. Now, keep in mind, there were times in this game where he had so many fouls on him and not a single card was shown. This ref didn't know how to tell his colors or use his cards. In the second half, I felt Saka tried to be more involved, but we just couldn't finish our chances. The first half, we had a lot of chances. We couldn't put it away, and it costed us in the end. I'm going to give him a 6. I just think it was an average performance.
6.
If you disagree, anyone disagree, go ahead.
No, I think in the first half, I think he was good in our goal. I think the back heel was important. I do think that the referee was terrible against him. He didn't get any.
Mate, I'm sorry. How did he get booked for simulation? He doesn't dive. If
I
it's
don't
Salah, I get your point.
The ref was weird today, and I don't
Weird.
like
Weird.
ref.
That's being polite. What, you got the kids round you or something?
Yeah. I think the sickness has humbled me, but the ref was
You didn't,
awful,
mate,
honestly.
just do me a favour. Make sure the kids do not play the watch along.
Yeah.
Because I'm calling him every name under the sun.
Why are you calling it out? You should be calling that out.
No, the ref was horrible, honestly, and it was sad to see how poor. It was like he decided, I'm not gonna give Arsenal anything today.
It did. It felt to me like they decided, let's make it interesting in the title race and take some of the points
For the
away.
programming reasons, yeah. For
Well,
sure.
the F1 do it sometimes. They did it last season.
Oh,
But do you
come
think they'll
on.
do it this season? though?
It's a
They
Harry
might even
Kane
do it
penalty.
tonight.
Oh, Harry Kane penalty. Oh, of course.
fuck.
See, I told you, Stephen, you're getting too...
Luca, they're getting penalties to score goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We're
how they
actually
score.
scoring goals outside
wait,
of play.
1 sec. There's none
Spurs,
yet.
Spurs
I
are
haven't
gonna
seen
win
it
this.
yet, so 1
Newcastle
sec.
crap.
Hang on, I ain't seen it yet.
Me
Mate,
I ain't seen it
you're
yet.
worried about Tottenham that have to get penalties to score goals. Are you serious?
Mate, we need
No,
to
we're
keep
finishing
the
above
points.
them.
We bottled two.
I
Tottenham
don't
have
get-
the same issue as us. They don't have any squad depth.
I saw someone.
Oh,
The Kane of Son. They're finished.
1-1 now. Harry Kane.
anyway.
No, he hasn't got a penalty.
I don't think he's got a pen, has he?
Not yet, no.
No, so anyway, let's go. Odegaard. I need to get through these. Let's go quickly, Odegaard.
Odegaard for me.
Just very quick. Yeah, Luca, go quickly.
Quickly. Odegaard for me, I think he was poor today. I think he's a passenger like Mesut Ozil today. For me, I think.
Oh, that's harsh.
No, I think he was
Yeah,
poor today.
that's very hard.
I do
That's
think he was
harsh. He was 7 for me.
I think Odegaard
He
was
was good.
He had a good game today. He shouldn't have been subbed
I mean,
off.
if-
Great
Oh,
if
mate, he was
clinical.
He was good. He was
gets-
getting involved.
He was unlucky with the goal from cross from Tierney.
There you go.
First half, he was the one who was creating chances. Jesus is clinical today. He gets 2 assists. And
Yeah,
if
I'm sorry.
Tierney is a
I've
bit
got to
faster,
disagree with you,
he scores a
Luca.
wonderful goal.
I think he was poor today. But some people
I
were
think-
saying...
I don't know what you were watching,
why
mate.
Take Odegaard off.
Listen,
All
if,
this-
if,
no, I think he was
if
poor. I
Steven
think-
says that Odegaard was good, then he was good. Because
Mate, I'm sorry. I get your point where he drifts in games, but
If
this game he
Steven
didn't.
says Ben White had a good game, he had a great game.
Okay, we go what you say.
Yeah.
No, if I'm saying these players have good games, there's something fucking wrong with me.
Yeah, where's the real Steven? Who's
Oh my god!
Steven?
Oh my god!
Martinelli.
Oh my god! It's still 1-0 Newcastle. They didn't give it.
Yeah,
I know.
he didn't give us.
Martinelli. Hang on a minute.
Newcastle look really good, by the way. But yeah.
Yeah.
Mel,
I like
give
the
me
keeper,
Martinelli.
but-
Martinelli, go.
He got subbed off. He shouldn't have been subbed off. I felt he didn't really have a great game. Just bang average to me.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. He felt quiet today.
Ooh, Joe Linton should have scored. Yeah, I agree, Mel.
Yep. Yeah, so what did you say? Just quickly to on the end that? Sorry, I had to answer to my mum.
No, they haven't given the goal. They haven't given the penalty.
Yeah, fuck the penalty. I couldn't give a fuck. Fuck Tottenham. Martinelli. Mel, what did you say for Martinelli?
I said bang average. He didn't have much involvement today. He was quiet.
Yeah. Well,
Not
to
the
be
typical-
fair, he didn't have Tierney to help him out on the like Saka like they had with
No.
Ben White. And
Next game, what I
that
would
was a
do-
mistake. That was a mistake by Arteta today.
I think
That was a
you
mistake by
know
Arteta
what-
today.
But you know what the problem is, Steven, I think?
Anthony, what are
Is
you on
that
about?
We are very wary of Tierney's injury history. So we won't be playing twice a week.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, you should have donated money
Oh
to
my
pay for
gosh.
that. You should have paid for that comment. Fuck. I can't even read that out. Sorry, he's got kids. They don't even know what they are yet. I'm not gonna read that out.
Just wait until Verstappen embarrasses you later on.
Why am I worried about Verstappen? He's a cheat. He's in a cheating car.
Next player, please.
Next. Yes,
Yeah,
next we're going to Jesus.
Yeah, I'll take Jesus.
Go on,
I
Jesus.
think
Go on,
today-
say it.
He's a disappointment. For me, we bought
Yeah.
Jesus for these kind of games where he needs to win them
Yeah.
for us. Yes, he plays well,
11
He's a
shots,
good
no goals since
dribbler.
Tottenham.
but he has to score more goals. He just has to
I would give
score
him a
more
4.
Yeah, he's in his prime. He's our main guy.
Yep.
You need to score. Like, honestly.
Oh! It's 2-0!
Newcastle, yeah!
Almiron!
Yes!
But
What did I tell you, Luca? What did
Oh
I
my
tell
gosh,
you?
this
No
makes us
way,
feel
no,
like
no,
we
it's
won the
20
game.
marks.
Tottenham are so poor.
Tottenham. It's 2-0.
Is it actually? Get
Two.
up, show me.
Sick that.
Yeah.
Mate,
Get
I
up.
can't show you the screen. You'll get copyrighted.
Just get your phone out
Yeah.
or something. Show me.
Alright, I'll fucking show you.
What
I'll
a
fucking
goal
show you
by
right now.
Alderweireld, by
Hang
the
on.
way. What a goal! Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's 2-0. Shit.
Almiron beats his man.
Oh, he's gone.
Like,
Oh, no, he's
oh my
gone.
god. That defence is shit. What is Luis doing? Mate, Luis must be drunk. He must be drunk again.
Are you serious?
That's supposed to be our #1 keeper for France. Fucking hell. I'll get your money back.
2-0 Newcastle. I'm shocked. I'm sitting here completely.
What happened to Sait? Sait must have got
He disappeared
over
like
Sait.
Hugo Lloris
Disappeared.
in goal.
Yeah, he did. Bet you loved the game, both your team. Yeah, big up Scott as
Tottenham
well.
get battered. Everywhere
Scott,
they go.
I get Arteta out, man, but look,
Everywhere they
I think
go.
we're not gonna win every single game. Like, we dropped 2
I
points.
mean, he's a Leicester fan.
He's still-
He-
And
Isn't
Scott,
he a
to be
Leicester fan? I'm pretty
hang on,
sure
hang on a
he
minute. And like I said, Scott, no, this is his opinion. And Scott, to be fair, like, we've had such a good start to a season, so our best ever start. So you've got to give him some praise. And yes, he can muck things up and get things wrong, and he will get things wrong. Still, he's still a young manager. And
It would have been
look,
nice
this is
if
me.
we were 7 points clear, but now we're 5 points clear.
No, we're 2.
We're 5 points clear of Tottenham. I'm on about.
Who cares? Who cares? I don't. Do you know what? I don't even care if Tottenham finish second and we finish third. I'd just rather get in the top 4.
Are you mad?
Come on,
Okay.
Newcastle, get another
I
goal.
don't care. Luca, Tottenham are nothing to me. I do not count finishing above them as an achievement.
Fair enough.
Tottenham get battered.
Because
Everywhere
because
they go.
they see that as an
Is that your
achievement.
standards then?
No, Luca, they see finishing above us as an achievement, right? As some sort of trophy, right? That's their standards. My standards, right, are finishing above everyone and winning the league. So I don't care about finishing above Tottenham,
Fair enough.
as long as, correct, because the only thing I care about is finishing first above Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Tottenham, Leicester, all of them. Every single one. But that's where we should belong.
Oh, that's what I want to see, but it's not going to happen.
Right? So not just fuck what they're doing.
Everywhere they go.
Don't give a fuck.
Everywhere they go.
Yeah?
Mate, Newcastle on it, mate. It's time for Geordie. Newcastle and
Come on,
Anyway.
Jordy, win. That's what we need. Sorry.
But sorry, and like I said, sorry, Dan, if that like really hurts you as a Tottenham fan, but that's just my honest opinion. And
We've got
you
5
guys,
minutes before stream starts. We could delay.
no, it's all right. Tierney, quickly, let's go.
Tierney.
Tierney. I would give him a. I would give him a
average.
7. I would give him a 7.
All
He
right.
came on and
okay, then.
influenced that left hand side. He scored
Yeah.
us in a goal. An assist, sorry. When he came on, he was very effective.
Next.
Eddie and Nketiah.
Well,
No,
fucking
mate.
Rubbish.
Mate, hey,
Three.
do you know what? I'm getting rid of Ben White's sackable level. Eddie Nketiah's.
I'll give him a 3. He was
I
crap.
give him a 0.
Eddie Nketiah's.
I'll give him a 0. I think he was poor. What did he do? Should have had that chance. Should have scored that chance.
He did have that chance. He just couldn't put it
Do
away.
you know what that chance remind me of? Everton last season.
Yeah.
Before we lost
Right.
2-1.
So,
when we were
Eddie
in the game.
Nketiah.
Yeah.
I put a 3, but if you put 0, that's fine. Or below 0.
I'm going 0, man. I know
So,
I did
Eddie,
get 3 stars,
right, Eddie
but-
Nketiah. I'm sorry, you're in the bin. Fuck off.
Who's the next player? We're missing
Uh,
someone else up front.
We're missing someone else. Fabio Vieira.
Well, Vieira, yeah.
The Portuguese Luca. Where are we putting Luca?
Granite Shaka added a photo on Instagram. One moment, please. Sorry.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Get
You have to comment.
No, I don't. Like, no, you don't.
Right,
You can comment later. Let's just sit. We got 5 minutes. We got like you can comment later, Mel. Let's go.
I already did it.
5
Anyway.
minutes.
Oh
Who's
fuck's
next?
sake!
Yeah, well, the Portuguese.
The Portuguese Luca.
He was poor today. You know, he was really poor today.
Yeah, he gets a 3.
Yeah, 3.
What did you say, Luca?
I went for 4, but don't worry, man. So,
You put yourself 4. Jesus Christ, your standards are low.
Still did better than Nketiah though.
Yeah, it's got a point. That doesn't take much, does it?
Cheers. I remember that.
That's not an achievement, to be fair. He couldn't even make the bench for Leeds in the Championship. For fuck's
Thomas
sake.
Partey, we haven't done Thomas Partey.
Look.
Oh, we missed Partey, hurry up. Someone did Partey.
Expresses loses his shit.
Someone did
Oh,
Partey
Thomas
'cause we have,
Partey. Yeah, he
Luce's
said 6.
Oh,
didn't he?
okay. We didn't
So we'll
add
go
it.
6. Yeah. So manager quickly. No. And Arteta's sackable level today. Got everything wrong. Fuck him. Sorry.
Wow. I don't
For
know
that-
that, but
Well, what would you go with?
a 5.
A 5.
Yeah, we've got bigger.
Bang!
We're lucky to get a point out of the game.
He cooked up the lineup.
We're
He
lucky to
cooked
get
up
a
the
point.
subs.
We're-
You were moaning at him
we're-
after game.
We're lucky.
Come on, be honest with yourself.
I am being honest with myself. I've never.
You were moaning at him after game.
No, but I'm saying we're lucky to get a point out of this game.
Yeah,
Subs
that
were
shows
poor,
how
but it's
poor he
not-
was been.
It's not sackable level. I don't agree with that.
Oh no, that's just to say if he's been shit today. It doesn't mean he's getting sacked next day. I just keep it there to say, hey, shit. Alright, fine, I'll put him at 2. Very poor. He was very poor. He was very poor. He was very poor. He got the lineup wrong. The substitutions were wrong for the people that came off. Didn't really motivate the team to try and get a goal when we were drawing. Didn't really see that. So how he didn't get Lianco sent off and at least protest with the ref is unreal. But there you go. There you go. We're going to leave it there. Well, quickly, next game, PSV, Eindhoven. Will be a different team first, but should be hopefully a point. If we get a point, it's guaranteed group winners. If we don't get a point, then my God, that is shit. If we don't get a point, then
Are you confident
then
going into that game after that second half performance?
The Forest game or the PSV game?
Yeah, because it's a different team. It's a different team to start with.
Well, who would you play? Because would you
I would
play
play-
Jesus and that? 'Cause we've
I
already
would play-
I think we'll end up resting starters for the
Yeah, we just need a point.
for
Out of
Forest.
the next, we need a point out of the next 2 games.
Would you go with the
And we
same
gotta play-
team? Would you go
But
with the
Luca-
same team?
Wait,
No, I
are you
wouldn't.
guys talking? What game are you guys talking about?
PSV.
PSV.
About
I
PSV.
At Holland,
No, I won't
yeah.
play the same. I'll play the same team as we played in last week.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Never mind.
Right. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow with hopefully a not an Arsenal gossip column, because Arsenal gossip column is on a Wednesday, because we've got Sophie coming on, right? From if you don't know who Sophie is,
Highbury
she's from the
Squad.
Highbury Squad. So let's go, let's do that. So we got her coming on to the show on Wednesday, so that'll be nice. Good chat with her. He was recently on Sky recently as well, so there you go. So Arsenal must be doing well. Yeah. So Wednesday for that. There'll be hopefully an EPL review show tomorrow. We'll find out who wins the predictions this week. Well, I'm hoping my luck's in, because I definitely got my luck in against Nottingham Forest and Liverpool. For once. But there you go. He's gone for 2-1 for PSV. Luke with both goals. We'll see. Anyway, we'll have previews for that as well. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe.
Make sure
And
to
we'll see you
like
soon.
this video as well, and we'll see you on
Yes.
the
And if you want to donate, links in the description. The join button is there to join the memberships, right? And also do hit the super chat button or the thanks button It really does help to donate to the charity. Every single penny counts to a lot. So thank you very much. Until then, take care.